If you guys haven't heard of the Young Hollywood Network on YouTube, you should really check it out because it's a sweet channel that has a bunch of interviews from celebrities. Like they have rappers and singers and movie stars and stuff. Like you can get interviews from the characters of the Hunger Games, which is really cool. So I think you guys should check it out. You're really gonna like it. They upload new videos every single day. So for lots of cool interviews for celebrities, check out the Young Hollywood Network on YouTube. Leroy's Pokemon Black and White Walkthrough, Part 35. So you're gonna leave the gym and run into Sharon and Bianca, of course, always waiting around for me. So they're talking for a little bit, and then this is where something scary happens because you're gonna see the gym leader run out of here, and we think we're alone, right? We got 4 people, but Bryson's like, "Who are you?" And we're just like, "What is going on?" But somehow Bryson senses something. Yeah, that these 3 ninja dudes are watching us the entire time. I still can't figure this out. Like, how do they do that? How do they just appear out of nowhere? Scares me that these guys are just following us around. Like, who knows how long they've been following us, how long they've been listening in. These freaks probably, like, follow us into the bathroom, too. But, yeah, they're going to talk a little bit about the Dragon Spiral Tower. They're going to say that we should go over there, so Sharon and Bryson, the gym leader, are going to go off because they're looking forward to taking down all the bad guys. But Bianca, of course, is all scared. She's like, "Oh, no, what do I do? What do I do?" And we have to listen to her talk. And she says, like, "Oh, yeah, I'm going to go into the Dragon Spiral Tower." But in the end, she's just going to chicken out, of course. But before we head over, let's go to the Pokemon Center and heal up. So it's about that time to head north towards the Dragon Spiral Tower. So we're pretty much done here in Isra City. And look, Bianca's still down there, like, standing in front of the gym, not knowing what to do. Anyways, you're going to get over here, and there's some grass and stuff. There's some new Pokemon, but we'll talk about those in a minute. For now, let's just walk up here. Oh yeah, and actually, I think you can't get that item unless it's winter time, so never mind, forget about it. There's like an item up there on that little mountain thing, but anyways, Bianca's gonna come up, and she finally decides to come over here, but like I said, she's just gonna chicken out, so Cedric's over here, he's stalking for a while. Bianca's just gonna be like, "Yeah, I'm too scared to go in, so I'll just stay outside here and be a bodyguard." Like, yeah, Bianca, I'm pretty sure you'd make the worst bodyguard in the world. Like, seriously. Who are you going to stop? Nobody. But yeah, she's too afraid to go in, so she's going to stand out here. And, of course, I'm going to have to go inside the Dragon Spiral Tower and take care of all the dirty work myself. So that's what's going on. And, yeah, they keep talking about Team Plasma. Of course, Team Plasma's in here, breaking into the Dragon Spiral Tower. It's what they do. Bad stuff, and we have to go stop them. What else is new, right? But yeah, you couldn't actually go into the Dragon Spiral Tower before the gym, but once you defeat Bryson, you can go ahead and take care of this. Oh yeah, he gives you an old Gateau. I don't really know why, but he gives it to you, so whatever. I always accept gifts in the Pokemon world, because everyone wants to give me free stuff all the time. So yeah, let's head in. You're going to go through this little forest area, and there's a Team Plasma guy. Like, is this guy supposed to be guarding the tower? Because he doesn't even try to stop you. He just, like, talks to you. He's like, "Alright, see you later." But yeah, you can go over here now. If you surf, you can actually go to a small little area with a couple trainers, but I'm not going to worry about it. I just want to go inside. So this is the actual tower right here, and let's spray some repels. I mentioned wild Pokemon. There's a really awesome dragon type called Druddigon, which you can catch in here. A lot of people like it because typically dragons take like 50 levels to evolve, but Druddigon doesn't evolve, so you don't need to worry about that. It's already awesome as soon as you catch it. And by the way, you hear like a giant shaking sound, so we assume something crazy is going on at the top of the tower. And at this point, you're going to see Sharon. He's going to be over there. And he says you can walk on those fallen columns to get up there. You don't actually have to do that. You can simply use strength up here, but yeah, you can go on these columns like this. So I'm just going to go ahead and knock this boulder off with strength here. Other wild Pokemon, you can catch Golett, which is a ground and ghost type. Pretty interesting Pokemon. Definitely not a bad choice. When it evolves, it can learn Fly, which is pretty awesome. And finally, Mienfoo is a pretty decent fighting type you can catch in here. So you got some decent wild Pokemon. There's a Stardust right there, and actually, now that I remember, I think there's an item over here. So if you don't have strength on you, these are the pillars that you take. And yeah, there is, I believe, a Hyper Potion over here, or a Super Potion, I don't know. Alright, it's a Hyper Potion. So whether you have strength or not, you can still make your way up here by using these pillars. Which I could never figure out when I was playing the Japanese version the first time, because I couldn't read the text when he was saying you can walk on the pillars, so I just like was completely stuck. But anyways, you can go up these stairs here, and here's a little mini puzzle. This is the wrong way. I don't know why I just did that, but There's 3 different paths you can take down here. The first one doesn't bring you anywhere. The second one brings you to an item, so we'll do that. And the third one brings you up the stairs. So if you don't want to waste your time with this item, don't worry about it. But it is a shiny stone, which you probably don't really need. But we'll take it anyways. We can always trade it to that dude in the Pokemon Center in Isra City, and he'll give us some money for it. Anyways, my repels are wearing off, which is annoying. Because as much as I like the wild Pokemon in here, I'm not interested in catching them. But we have a ton of max repels anyway, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, the first couple stories of the Dragon Spiral Tower are pretty much just empty. You don't see any trainers until the next floor up here, so... yeah, let's head in. See what's going on. See if we can catch up with Sharon and Bryson. And when you come up here, you're actually going to see that they're taking on some Team Plasma guys right now, already. So he says they're holding these guys off so we can go ahead. And yeah, of course, I mean, Team Plasma, they have like so many of these guys, and then we just come in here and take them all down easily. But these guys must have been defeated already because they won't even fight you. It's funny how they won't even try to stop you like physically. Like they could easily just pin me down to the ground. I mean, I'm just a little 10-year-old boy. I mean, for crying out loud, they have like 20 of these Team Plasma guys. They should just like pull out some guns or something. Like, why do they always want to settle these disputes with Pokemon? Because clearly they're awful Pokemon trainers, but whatever. So yeah, you're gonna fight a few of these Team Plasma dudes down this little trail here. And they're really not that tough because they just have stuff like Watchog, so... I guess Mr. Toad's gonna fight. Don't really remember putting him in the front, but whatever, we'll use him anyways. So let's go with some surfing action. This is actually probably the first time we've used Seismitoad since being evolved from a Palpitoad. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. But honestly, like, if I were in charge of Team Plasma, I would just get like all these guys. I mean, they're probably pretty strong. I mean, they're like full-grown men. They could probably just pin me to the ground or shove me off the side or something, but... no, they're just like, alright, let's battle with Pokemon instead. I mean, look, there's like a giant pit of darkness below. They could just kill me easily, but whatever. Instead, they want to send out their crappy Watchogs and try to take down my team, which will obviously never work. So here we go, more Team Plasma grunts. Most of these people just have like one Pokemon on their team, so this flies by pretty quickly. So yeah, basically the Dragon Spiral Tower is just another place to beat up on Team Plasma grunts. And yeah, this portion of the game is kind of annoying because you're going to have a lot of Team Plasma stuff going on. Which is never fun, but whatever. Yeah, I'm trying out my new move, Dig. I don't really know why, but I just wanted to use it. But yeah, I have the Soft Sand on Mr. Toad, so it makes ground type moves a bit more powerful, so I figured I might as well use Dig, see if I can knock it out in one hit. And of course, you get left with like a tiny little bit of HP. That is stupid. Anyways, Hone Claws isn't going to make a lick of a difference, so we'll finish you off here with a Scald. Scald, whatever. I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to pronounce words. Oh yeah, by the way, I never gave the shout-out for this video. Yeah, well, so for those of you that have been waiting patiently, the shout-out is supposed to go to Jose Zekrom 313. Sorry for the wait, I was supposed to take care of that at the beginning of the video, but it must have slipped my mind, so... congratulations, Jose Zekrom 313. You get the shout-out of the day. And as always, if you want a shout-out in the next video, all you have to do is leave a comment below. And this last dude just has a Scraggy on his team, which is pathetic, so... Mr. Toad will just keep tearing away, so let's go with another Dig, I guess. I don't really know how I'm using Dig. I mean, I'm not even on the Earth's surface. I'm high up in a tower. Like, how can I possibly use Dig on, like, the 5th story of a building? Wouldn't I just break my way down to the floor below me? Oh, of course not. That's not how Pokemon works. Alright, so Scraggy's gonna use Scary Face. Oh no, I'm so scared. In fact, I'm so scared that my speed is gonna drop 2 levels, which makes a whole lot of sense. Because typically when someone makes a Scary Face, you just instantly become slower. You can't run as fast anymore. That should be... what if that was, like, strategy? Like, if you're in, like, a race in the Olympics, all you have to do is make, like, a Scary Face to your opponents, and they'll all suddenly be, like, super slow. I don't know how they come up with a move like Scary Face. Like, why in the world would Scary Face lower your speed? Does not make any sense. Anyways, one more of these guys before we can go up the last flight of stairs. And since Mr. Toad got up a level, let's go ahead and switch him out. And let's put up Webster to the front, because Galvantula is awesome and I want to use him. So let's go for it. Alright, and they keep talking about their Lord N, so who knows, maybe we'll be fighting Lord N pretty soon at the top of this tower. Wouldn't that be an epic fight, on top of the Dragon Spiral Tower? Anyways, looks like another Liepard. Wow, they have so much variety. It's either like a Liepard or a Watchog every single time. I don't know why the bad guys in every single Pokemon game always just catch like the worst Pokemon you can imagine. They just pick like crappy Pokemon from the first couple of routes and level them up, and they're terrible. Like Team Rocket always wants to use a bunch of Eradicates on their team. Like, why? Those things are so bad. And another Liepard here, so Signal Beam away. I mean, anyone who has access to like the first route in this game could potentially become a Team Plasma member. All you have to do is catch some crappy Pokemon, and then you're good to go. And Webster dominates everybody, gets up to level 38. And we shall continue along. And we show no sign of slowing down. Oh, I forgot there's this guy right here, too. Alright, so we're going to keep killing more guys on this floor. I mean, in this floor total, like, this is probably like the 5th trainer we've fought. There were like 8 of those guys by Bryson and Sharon, so like together the 3 of us have pretty much knocked out like over 20 teams, so that's pretty pathetic. So yeah, more Watchogs. Yeah, more like first route Pokemon. Alright, so let's strike this thing down with a Thunder. Yeah, the thing I love about Galvantula is its ability, Compound Eyes. This is just like some advice. If you're going to catch a Joltik, make sure you get one with the Compound Eyes ability. And actually, let me quickly switch out here for this Krokorok. And I just combined Switchly and Quickly to Quitchly, so whatever. But yeah, Mr. Toad will send you back out. But yeah, Compound Eyes boosts up accuracy, making Thunder a very accurate move, so it's pretty nice. Normally Thunder's like 70% accuracy, but I think it's like over 90 with Compound Eyes. I forget the math, but whatever. It's pretty awesome, though. I would highly recommend it. Joltik without Compound Eyes is still decent enough, but not nearly as good as Compound Eyes, because Thunder is freaking powerful, so if you can manage to get that to hit without missing, then you are in good shape. And I guess we got another Scraggy here, so Mr. Toad will take care of it just fine. Yeah, when I was looking over the Dragon Spiral Tower trainers, I noticed that like every single one of them are weak to fighting. Like every single one of their Pokemon are either normal or dark types, so they're all weak to fighting. But Emboar got up so many levels in the last gym that I was like, yeah, I better use my other Pokemon, otherwise he'll get to like level 50 and there'll be a giant gap, but whatever. So, there's an item down here, let's grab that. A Dragon Fang, which is fitting for the Dragon Spiral Tower. And this place is like giant, like this place is huge. It'd be scary to fall off the side. Anyways, here's another little puzzle with some items. And I always screw this up. No matter how many times I do this, I always leave like one item behind. So hopefully we get it in the first try here. So there's a Stardust, but yeah, it's pretty simple. You just go around in circles. And there are these random blocks blocking the path. Which I don't know who put those there. Like, who just puts up these giant cement walls in the way? Like, why not just open up the path so it's easier to go through? Nope, they just want to make our lives difficult. Anyways, more repels here. I have plenty of these things to spare. I think I bought like 25 of them at some point. Which is what everyone should do. Just go ahead and buy like 30 repels. Just so you're set for like the entire game. Anyways, yeah, the stairs were right back there, but I want to try to grab all these items. And there's one more up there, which I'm pretty sure I could have gotten earlier, but I forgot or something. See, like I said, I always screw it up. I always somehow mess up this stupid puzzle. And I always leave one item behind. And I have to go all the way back around. Anyways, there's a star piece, and hopefully that was the last one. Hopefully I'm not forgetting anything else. Alright, now we gotta get back to those stairs again. Gosh, I went the wrong way. This annoys me. Why is this, like, always so difficult to me? I don't even know where to go anymore. I'm just confused. Alright, here we go. Yeah, you gotta work your way back to the center, then flip back around to the other side. Alright, there we go. We're finally up. And another... It took an entire repel to get through there. That's pathetic. Anyways, let's spray another one then. And we are definitely making some good progress here. I'm hoping to get through all of this place in one video, so hopefully we can pull that off. And there's another, like, giant booming sound up from the top. It's shocking! So yeah, there's definitely some kind of rampage on the top. We keep hearing all these booming sounds, and the whole place shakes, which is kind of creepy because, I mean, there's no walls protecting me from falling off the sides, so I feel like if there are all these booming sounds, I'd just, like, trip and tumble off the side and die or something. But you're gonna get over here, and we've got a bunch of Team Plasma grunts. And they're all gonna surround me, like, oh yeah, everyone go after him. I mean, seriously, you guys have me surrounded. You could, like, tie me up, or, like, just beat the crap out of me. You could shove me off the side. But no, they want to settle these conflicts with Pokemon battles, because that's a sensible thing to do when a 10-year-old boy approaches, like, a bunch of grown men. Don't try to beat him up. Don't try to tie him down. Just fight him with your Pokemon. That's the way to go. I mean, these are, like, the worst villains ever. I mean, they have me surrounded. They could do whatever they want to me. They could just throw me off the side and watch me fall to my death. But no, they just want to try to fight my amazing team, which they should know by now is going to kill them. Because, I mean, how many times have I beaten Team Plasma? Like, at least a dozen times. And they should know that I have all these gym badges. Like, seriously, you guys are pathetic. You're the worst villains ever. Krokorok's up next, so yeah. Make sure you have a good Pokemon in the front, by the way, because all of these battles are going to be done consecutively, so you won't have a chance to heal or switch up your top Pokemon, so make sure you have someone good in the front. Alright, so you're going to intimidate me with your Krokorok. How devastating. I guess I'll just kill you with a Surf. So yeah, Mr. Toad has been getting a lot of action in here. But yeah, back to the wild Pokemon in the Dragon Spiral Tower. Druddigon is the one I'd recommend the most. It is an awesome Dragon type. I always like using it in this game. Because like I said before, every other Dragon type you could possibly imagine, you have to get up to like level 50 to fully evolve. Like Salamence and Garchomp and Dragonite, all that stuff. But with Druddigon, it's like you're already fully evolved. You don't even need to worry about it. So you just get that awesome ultimate power of a Dragon type right away, which is pretty sweet. So yeah, this guy's got a Krokorok on his team. And Webster can just keep tearing away at everybody, so not a problem. Signal Beam's super effective. Krokorok's a pretty good Pokemon, but it has so many weaknesses. Fighting, Bug, Water, Grass, all of that stuff. Alright, this is so easy. Like, these guys are just accepting defeat. Their Pokemon are knocked out, so they're giving up. Yeah, in the Pokemon world, no one ever resorts to, like, physical violence. It's always just make the Pokemon fight. Alright, so the third of the four Team Plasma Grunts. Oh man, this person has 2 Pokemon on her team. And first is a Trubbish, the little sack of garbage. I love making fun of Trubbish, it just looks so ridiculous. Anyways, let's just keep tearing away at everything with Thunder here. Thunder is so powerful. Yeah, of course I bought Thunder in the Pokemon Center here in Isserus City. Because the guy at the desk sells like Blizzard, Thunder, stuff like that. And finally, Liepard's going to go down with a Signal Beam. Oh man, it's Fake Out! Darn, there goes my clean sweep without being attacked once. But seriously, if Galvantula had a theme song, it would be Can't Touch This by MC Hammer. Because seriously, no one can touch Webster. Webster just knocks out everyone in his path. And I definitely say that about every single one of my Pokemon, but whatever. Alright, so one more of these grunts to go, and then we will be well on our way to the top of the tower. Alright. Oh, he's like, bring it on, can you take on 4 in a row? It's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I've already beaten, like, if you count all of them, I've probably beaten, like, 100 Plasma Grunts in a row without having a single one of my Pokemon die, so... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can knock out your Watchog, your one and only Watchog at level 34. I mean, was this guy not watching those last 3 battles? Does he not understand how deadly this thing is? Alright, Thunder time. And just like that, Watchog goes away. Alright, that was way too easy. I probably defeated all 4 of them in a matter of like 2 or 3 minutes. So there we go! And then this is the best part. They just get freaked out and they're like, I don't understand, how are you so powerful? And they just back away. They're like, watch out, this kid's got powerful Pokemon. Like, seriously, you guys could have done something. You could have shoved me off the edge. You could have beat the crap out of me. You could have pulled out some guns or something, but whatever. I guess let's go to the top. And once you reach the top, brace yourself. Because you're about to see something that will change everything in the plot of this game. So there's N. And he's facing the legendary Dragon and Electric type, Zekrom. And we've been waiting the entire game to see one of these legendary Pokemon, so... I mean, we've seen Cobalion already, but this thing is much more powerful. This is frickin' Zekrom, one of the Pokemon on the covers. So, N stands before Zekrom, and he's got great plans to take over the world, beat the Pokemon League, and that is because N has captured Zekrom. He has taken control of the legendary. So, he says if we're ever going to stop him, we're going to have to find the other legendary, Reshiram. And he thinks that we may, in fact, find Reshiram. So he's going to leave and prepare to take us on with his brand new legendary. So they fly off just like that. And the first time I played this game, I thought Zekrom ate him, but nope, he just flies away with it. So yeah, then Sharon and Bryson come up, and we decide to go back down to the bottom of the Dragon Spiral Tower to discuss what we just have found out. So yeah, we're all going to talk about what we're going to do next, because En, the leader of Team Plasma, has the legendary Pokemon. This is not good. The bad guys for once have actually caught one of these things. I mean, this is crazy, because in every other Pokemon game, like, you get all of the legendaries, but this time, the bad guys got the legendaries, so we have pretty much no other choice but to go after the second legendary. And Alder's going to come and talk to us for a bit. Yeah, remember Alder, the Pokemon League champion, the guy with the epic music? He's going to come over, and yeah, we're talking a little about Reshiram, the other legendary Pokemon, and it's clear that we need to go and find that thing. So Alder's going to give us some nice advice, so that we can finally take down Team Plasma. And we're going to talk a little bit about the Light Stone. And the Light Stone is what we're going to need to actually find Reshiram. So we're all going to split up here. Bryson and Cedric are going to go back to the tower, do some investigating. And Alder claims that if we're going to find this Light Stone, we should head over to the Relic Castle. And of course we're going to listen to Alder. He's traveled all around the world. He knows all these brilliant things. So if we're going to find this Light Stone, then we're going to head over to the Relic Castle. So he's going to go over there. Sharon's going to go with us. And like I said, these guys are going to go back to the Dragon Spiral Tower. I don't know why they want to go back in there. Like, what is over there? Team Plasma is gone by now, but whatever. They're going to run back there. So now we've got some more business to take care of. And we have a lot of things to take care of. We have to go to the Relic Castle, find the stone, find Reshiram, try to take down En and his Zekrom, defeat Team Plasma. Meanwhile, we have to get our 8th gym badge and, you know, take on the Pokemon League. And meanwhile, Bianca is just standing around here. I mean, she's probably too scared to go to the Relic Castle. Like, Bianca, you should really just go home. You really are just not fit for this. But anyways, we're heading to the Relic Castle next time, so stay tuned for more.